motion we need, but, we should yearly replace their safety footwear if they need it. Bring some new ones and then get new ones. Because, that is an OSHA requirement, and we can't just pick an individual boot, we have to let them pick the one that fits best.
It's their foot that's in that.
Right.
So
As
yeah,
long as it meets the, it's the 87 or whatever the OSHA standard is for those.
it'd be like a yearly allotment.
Okay, so why don't you expand your motion to include the uniforms as well?
Sure, I could do it in two motions or one. So, I also add that in my motion that we get 6 uniforms for cover the public works, sewer treatment, and recycle center employees.
To be paid for out of their budgets,
We'll
Each
split it up.
individual
not their
budget?
paycheck, out of their
Right.
budget.
Out of the budget, the
Right.
department will
So
pay
it'd
out.
be 6 sets of.
Yep.
I'll second that motion.
And also, something for budget time, we should also look into the safety budget side of things. As far as like the glasses and hard hats and things.
They have a budget that they purchase that from
Comes out
now.
of supplies, okay.
Right. But, I think it's a good idea to break it out into its own.
And
line
also,
item.
could you get in touch with our employees and, I don't know, maybe through our, the paychecks, put like a note, see if they'll submit ideas for a town logo. That should be on all of their stuff, like their helmets and their shirts and whatnot. That way they have a chance to put in some input to what they'd like to see themselves in, and, we can review it and see what they look like.
Don't we have a town seal?
I don't know, we have a seal that we stamp
We have
on
a town
things,
seal.
but
We
is that,
It's not,
We just got our new town seals,
is that what we want on the logos?
and
Can we
we've
get a
got
sticker?
the rope around the old one, we went back to the old seal, and that's
That's the
what we
big
have.
swoosh thing, right?
Yeah.
Bosser and Bowden or.
I kinda like the idea of soliciting from the employees too, and
Yep.
John has weekly meetings with them, so.
Good.
Ask them to give them, the next,
good time.
within a month, come back with some ideas.
Alright.
Maybe no one has ideas and we'll just pick something for them, but I'd much rather have them like their own idea than us
Yes.
like dictate something.
Right.
But don't let that drag out getting the uniform order.
Right.
Right, no, I'll get going on that. Okay.
We can always still attach them.
Okay, do we have a second to Justin's
I
motion?
second
That was
it.
mine.
Okay, all in favor?
Oh, can we also check into price on polo shirts embroidered for office staff? Once we get a logo that everybody likes, and we'll look into how much it costs to outfit office staff, or we talk to them and see if they like the idea, and then what dress shirts.
Is this part of the collared shirt is the, authority thing?
Oh, it's just looking nice.
Okay.
And if they spill ink all over themselves and make it out printer stuff, they're not out a shirt.
Okay, I'm for that.
It's called being professional.
Yeah, we do, and we are professional, now we're just gonna start
Yeah,
wearing
next,
the,
at your next meeting, check with them, see if they like the idea of polos, maybe they want button-up shirts with ties, maybe they want, I don't know. Yeah. Get with them, see what their ideas and thoughts are on it.
yeah, I'll bring it back to you for the next, selectmen's meeting.
Do any of the selectmen have comments?
I have a comment. It
Okay.
comes from several of the residents on South Street who are concerned about traffic speed. And they wondered if the traffic sign that's out on Route 189 in the Hollow, if it comes back to town, could it be put on South Street?
Okay, that traffic sign is going to Callis tomorrow,
Okay,
so.
but I thought it was gonna come back. We could get it back.
We can ask to have it bring back.
You could ask.
Yeah, ask to be scheduled as soon as it's available to bring it back so we can put it down there.
Right, and I'm not even sure, I believe there is one speed limit sign down there. Of course, this is one of the feeder streets to the school, which of course, there's times a day when the traffic's fairly heavy on those streets as opposed to other streets in town, so.
Going down to school.
Right.
Check it. I call it. Name of school street, it'd be easier.
I know they shouldn't, but it's called South
School
Street.
We're on School Street.
It used to be.
When they move the school, we should move the street name.
But I wanted to forward
I
that
agree.
concern of theirs that the traffic is way too fast for a residential street.
Maybe we can look into like removable speed bumps.
No spike mats?
Oh, jeez.
They were. Removal, so winter season comes, you take them up, doesn't interfere with plowing, put them back in summer, helps them bring it down, might be an
All
option.
options are on the table, obviously.
How about some of them rocks they wanted down in the field?
Go in and out.
Serpentine course.
Okay, any other comments?
Don't you have a bunch of comments from people who are happy with public works?
Oh, I do.
Should probably.
I've had numerous residents approach me and are delighted with the activities. Of course, it's always on their road. And I have to tell the others that they'll be on your road soon.
Yeah.
I'm able to answer more questions when I'm confronted by citizens about where they are, because now that we're getting detailed reports from the Public Works Department as to their intended work schedule and what they've actually completed, that it's very helpful when those confrontations occur. At least now I know where they are. So keep up the good work, guys.
Can you make sure that the public works guys know that they're gonna get compliments and just let them know that? Usually they hear more often when they get complaints and not enough when they get compliments.
And speaking of compliments, I would like to compliment Betty and people who worked for her in this election that we had on Tuesday.
That's what I have for the next
Thank
one.
you very much. They put in long, long hours. As always, they were completely pleasant,
Very
professional.
Yeah.
Betty does a wonderful job, and all of the people that work for her did a great job.
Yep.
Thank you.
We appreciate all your hard work and
Well, sure,
having a nice face for the town.
The other thing I don't think people realize is in order to make that run as smoothly as it does, Betty does, take additional time. She holds trainings for these people. So, I mean, it's all part of the process.
Laws change yearly,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
if not more.
I feel better voting here because it's not digital.
I do.
Yet.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I don't know.
You look like you have
I have-
something, Betty.
No, I wanted to thank him as well. We had a total of 809 people come out and cast their votes
Well,
from the
Thank you,
election.
everyone.
And I just want to thank all the people involved in the election process and the election clerks, warden, deputy, register voter, and the office staff. The office staff also has to handle absentees before the election. Citizens of Lubec are very lucky to have these very dedicated people who are willing to give their time, to take pride in what they do, and very professional throughout the election process. Without their commitment to the election, the process would not run as smoothly and as professionally as it does. Thank you all for your contribution.
Definitely.
They
Thank
do
you.
a great job.
certainly.
And they put in long hours. It was, what, 18 or 19 hours if you stayed the whole
I
time?
had 19 hours, Joe had 17 hours,
Mhm.
I think Dwayne had 18 hours, and the rest of them very thorough.
Long process.
Well, I have
Thank everyone
one
who came
final
up to vote.
comment for the candidates. Win or lose, it's time to take your signs down.
Please.
I have been seeing that.
Most
Of
certainly.
course, I drive back
Please,
for
I
Howard
agree.
County, and I've been amazed this year how many people I see on the sides of the roads picking up their signs.
Yeah.
Well, they can come to Lubec and get the ones they distributed here.
I
Right.
agree.
And waiting. There's still some out there.
It's the right thing to do.
It is. And it's the law, actually.
There you go.
Ah.
We will prosecute.
Or back charge you.
Red.
Betty, did you have anything else?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Haven't had time for it.
Yeah, you've been a busy lady.
Oh, I have a question. Did we get those gift certificates out yet that we talked about a couple meetings ago?
Oh, yeah.
That's going on the next meeting.
Um,
They haven't gone out to employees yet.
But when is our next meeting? Will that be in time for the Thanksgiving?
No.
It's 20th.
Before Thanksgiving.
A good point.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
All right. As long as we get it to them before the Thanksgiving, since they want to use it for Thanksgiving food, they can.
Well,
And as always, I'd like to thank all of our town employees and all of our town volunteers. They do an excellent job, and we don't thank them often enough.
And people who have worked for the town in the past too. Earlier I was talking about Eileen Walston, but other former employees or people who have held positions on committees are very good about sharing their wealth of knowledge.
Right.
We use them quite often.
If they wanna come back to committees, we always have new ones.
We have,
Yes.
yes, we have empty seats, please.
Okay, if we don't have anything else,
I make a motion, we go into executive session under,
We just check for public comment.
oh, I'm sorry, Tom.
It's not very nice.
No public comment.
Very
Public
sorry,
comment today.
very sorry.
under MRSA 4056E, legal counsel regarding right-of-way.
I would second the motion.
All in favor? Okay, let's take a short break.
Hey, we'll start with you. I've had it for 2 days, and this is the first I've actually get a chance to put it in.